Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Cleveland. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18, watch out. Up.
Purdy off the play fake. That is incomplete. If you look at this Browns defense, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass caught by Pearsall. They get 6. That'll leave them with 34. Out of the gun, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They go play action here. Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. He was looking for Jawan Jennings that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Purdy from the gun. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he works free. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow, set, huh?
Once again, Jenkins. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Jenkins his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, San Francisco.
And here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Purdy. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A first carry here for Jordan James. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now Purdy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Jake Purdy on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
On first down, here's Judkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The Browns hit 6-5 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
You look at this Niner defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done.
Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. Hardman on the return. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Throwing here, Purdy. That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. Purdy now to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. In motion, the tight end. Purdy. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Mason Graham in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be the worst now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Let's go. 45. Set.
Back to throw. Gabriel. just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10.
On first down, and drop to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gabriel. And he fires one incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's taken in. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, and it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came out with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw again. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Field flat. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So an 8-play drive gets them down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 41, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. Jerome Baker crashing downhill and getting the stop. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Slot man moves right. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first carry for their fullback. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Get set. Yellow. Watch out. Yellow.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. That's complete to Wicks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a pride. I hit the crib with a collide.
On the set.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Clock 10.
On the zone read, this is Judkins. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Red cycle. Green gas.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half. Purdy. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Ayuk goes in motion. A final shot before break. Purdy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle end up making the play.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
It's set. Watch out. Yellow.
Back to throw. Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and the lead will hold at 10.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Yellow, 43.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Set, ready, set, Hutton.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Throwing deep here for Coleman. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. A beautiful fake. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Setting up a screen for Jenkins. For a first down screen pass, good for 5.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Ready up.
Here's second and 10.
Ultra. Go ultra.
They'll try the left side. Sampson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back.
Looking to throw. Gabriel. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting away.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are back within a score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Niners 17, Browns 14.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Hit and drop behind the line by Shelby Harris.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Get set.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. Myles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Has his man, that's James. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And bulldozing his way through. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 27 yards. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Ready. 50, green. Set.
Back to throw. Gabriel. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Hardman to return. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing here, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 43 yards. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game.
Michael Williams showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
There defensively.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's James. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now again to the big fullback use check. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Browns' 3-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Here's James. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Ready?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the 49ers first down.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.